Hey, what's up everyone? Especially gamers. In case you don't know, since I obviously took my videos down last year, to be exact, well, last year and a couple months in advance because of the whole, SOPA thing and everything, and obviously due to copyright reasons, obviously, yeah, I did a review on the god-awful Universal Studios game on Gamecube. As you know, I'm a huge Universal Studios buff, and I'm a big fan of the movies. Well, most of them, to be exact, except for maybe a few of them that were, in the game, or even mentioned in the game. So, instead of just re-uploading the game review, which I know I'll obviously get hit up with copyrights and everything and all that bullshit and nonsense, I figure I'll just do a regular recap review on everything. Keep it short and simple and sweet and to the point. That way you get the right idea of why this game is so god-awful and why it really pissed me off as a huge Universal and a big Universal movie fan. I mean, Christ. We all know that basic movies, made into games turn out like shit. It's no surprise. The E.T. game, the Back to the Future game, well, okay, the new one on PC, and even though it's a point-and-click type game, it's a lot better than the crappy NES games, even though there was one good Japanese one. And, I mean, yeah, there's a couple of good movie-based games, but anyway, now I'm getting carried away. Universal Studios, the basic problems it suffers from, let's keep it simple. Bad camera anglings. I mean, Christ, when you're trying to navigate, it's dreadful. Yeah. There's no camera view like in a regular, third-person or first-person perspective. Any genius can figure that out, that it needs that. And trying to navigate through the park, as I said, like I said before, is dreadful. Woody Woodpecker's voice is annoying, and if you think that's not enough, he keeps following you around all over the place. And now the basic gameplay of when you're trying to actually get on a ride. When you're getting on a ride, it's not actually the ride like at Universal, like any Universal fan would enjoy. No, it's all just different, various arcade-type games. And here's where the problem is. I'll do each one and keep it short. E.T. Classic movie, shit game, shit mini-game. The problem is, it's too easy. There's a time limit which is too lenient, and most of the time the music is not like the movie. It pays very little attention to the movie, but I felt it should have been more like the ride. It's impossible to die, and yes, even though the cutscene's in there, it still sucks. Jurassic Park doesn't follow the ride. In fact, it doesn't even follow the movie. I mean, who remembers the scenes where you're shooting T-Rexes and all sorts of different dinosaurs from a car? I sure don't. Not from any of the three movies. The movies were pretty good. I mean, the first one was awesome. The sequels were decent, but may not be as good, but this one sucks, even though it includes the music, well, maybe at the intro. Jaws, again, not like the movie, not like the ride. You're throwing barrels at the shark. What, they can't get a gun in here? Sucks. I mean, yeah, of course it includes the music, but who cares? They already screwed up. Backdraft. Too hard to beat. Could never figure out how to navigate. This is another one where the navigation is painfully dreadful. God, hated this one. Then there's Wild Wild West. Haven't seen the movie or whatever the hell this is that it's based off of. Haven't even been on the attraction at Universal, but, well, it's a shooting game. Not much to say. It's okay. Only problem, it's in this crappy game. Then there's Back to the Future. This comes as close to the ride at Universal Studios as seemingly possible. Yep, I can say at least they put some effort into it. But, of course, as I said before, they had to ruin it with one thing. The guy that you're chasing is supposed to be Biff, right? Like in the ride? Yeah. Doesn't sound anything like him. The intro music they got right, well, to a point. So I'll give them some effort to this, but as I can say, the damage has already been done too far. And last but not least, the worst for last, Waterworld. Not even a ride, not even a game, it's just a stupid show based off an overproduced, overpaid for type action movie, which in my opinion sucked pretty bad. Yeah, this deserved to bomb big time at the box office, but who do I care? They choose Waterworld over King Kong and Men in Black. Really? This game sucks. Enough said. It's horrible. Yeah, you got the trivia game, and how about finding letters that spell out Universal Studios? Come on. This sucks. And this game sucks. And in fact, it sucks so bad, you saw that I threw it into the water at Universal Studios Florida. That's why I don't have it in my possession. God, it really does suck, believe me. As I said before, it's god-awful. I don't think I should remind you of how bad it is. 2 Wii remotes with Wii Motion Pluses? Damn. So, till next time, happy gaming.
Get over